Ladies and gentlemen, we have one Kelby Inka Williams over here, and he has just defeated Select 2-0. Holy crap, I don't think anybody saw this coming. Inka, you are one of the players that, I feel like are a dark horse. A lot of players know about you, know how strong you are, but the community don't know. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I've been playing StarCraft free-to-play since I was about 10. Didn't start getting competitive until I was 16. Been playing StarCraft 2 since the beta. And I haven't really shown much as far as results go. But in practice games against really good players, I'm always able to do well, take games off people. And I recently moved, so I hadn't been able to put in a lot of time for my first week's match. But now I'm able to put in a lot of time to produce results, so I'm hoping.
Well, Inka, you know what? I got the great chance of actually living with you for a little bit. I actually saw you practice, saw you train. For those of them that don't know how you got so good, please let us know. What is like your schedule like? How did you get so good? How are you so good at just controlling everything and being able to get that theory down?
Just a lot of work. Play constantly, see what works, what doesn't. It's kind of trial and error. It's a lot of kind of like chemistry. You see what works, what doesn't, and then you adjust it accordingly. Just put a lot of time into it.
Well, you know what? You're looking really good. You did face a loss your first week, and then you came back second week around to a player that is Select, of course, losing to Newerth the first time around. How do you feel about your group right now? I mean, are you considering yourself a favorite? I know a lot of people at home don't know much about you, don't know what to expect, so they don't really put you up at the top. Of course, I know how strong you are. I know you're really, really, really good. What are you expecting for in your division?
Well, I was really upset that I had to play Rhett first week, because I was my two hardest opponents, in my opinion, in my group, is Select. Rhett and Sen, of course. They're the monster Zergs, and I didn't really have the training time in for Rhett, but I was hoping for top 3, and I'm gonna put in as much work. Honestly, if I'm able to put in as much time as I have done this last week, I expect to be able to go undefeated until I hit Sen again. And hopefully I'll be in better shape when it comes to playing Sen, but he's a monster.
That's awesome to hear. Now, last thing, we saw two very different styles from you, Game 1 and Game 2. Game 1 was a little bit cheesier, but you held up, obviously, a really, really hard rush in the beginning phase. And then Game number 2, we saw just complete macro, complete multitasking, complete the whole shebang. It looked really good. Even a fleet beacon at the end. I guess for the mothership, not going to be the carriers. I heard carriers aren't too good. But, what would you characterize your style as being? Because, of course, the NASL has only seen 4 games max from you.
Well, I'm very adaptable to my opponents, and I have I'm able to play diverse styles of play. So I played map dependent. And in my games versus Red, they were pretty cheesy because I hadn't been able to put in a lot of time, and I knew there's no way I'd stand a chance in a macro straight-up game, which didn't go too well anyway. But I just do a lot of things map-dependent, and how my opponent plays, I study their replays, so gotcha. It just depends on who I'm playing, what map it is.
Gotcha. And tell me a little bit about your team. You're newly acquired there, newly a couple months, I should say, but you're newly acquired to there. Tell me a little about your team and your involvement with them.
Quantic Gaming's an awesome team. We have divisions in Black Ops, Call of Duty, and that's where we got our start. And yeah, they picked up StarCraft 2 a few months ago. And doing great things for me. They're sending me to MLGs. They helped me get into NASL, and they're supporting me fully, and they want me to do everything I can to be the best player, and they're there to help me out with anything that I need.
Well, Inka, you're definitely showing that you can be not only their best player, but probably one of the best players, not only in North America, but in the entire foreign scene. Again, congratulations on your huge win. I'm looking forward to see everything that you bring to not only NASL, but the entire StarCraft 2 scene. Do you have any shout-outs before we end this?
Thanks to my girlfriend for supporting me. She's always there on my stream. She's like, she's awesome. And then thanks to Theognis, which I think is now the best player in Quantic. He destroys me lately with his Terran. He's an amazing player, so look for him in the future. He's going to be doing a lot of things. He helped me practice last night and this morning. And also Maker and Major, they also give me a lot of their time to help practice for this.
Awesome, Inka. Well, thank you so much again for the interview, and we will catch you next time in the interview seat, all right?
All right, thanks.
All right, later.